Okay, as the New York Yankees are about to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series, and that starts today, huh? Fernando Valenzuela, Mexican-born pitcher whose feats for the Dodgers fueled Fernandomania, dies at age 63.
Dodger fans are remembering Fernando Valenzuela not just for his commanding presence on the mound, but also for his humble manner and deep connection to LA's Latino community. From humble beginnings in Mexico as the youngest of 12 children to a perennial all-star pick, Valenzuela's rise to fame was as improbable as it was remarkable.
KTLA's Carlos Saucedo is live at Dodger Stadium with more on the man who inspired Fernandomania. Carlos?
Michael shares so many heavy hearts tonight. A big loss for Dodger Nation. We're seeing dozens of fans come to the front gates of Dodger Stadium tonight to pay their respects to Fernando Valenzuela. They've been leaving flowers, candles, Dodger memorabilia. There you see angel wings with Dodger blue. Many fans remembering Fernandomania, strengthening the bond with the Dodgers and Latino community. He inspired millions of fans, not just in LA, but Mexico, where he was from, and beyond. Valenzuela played 11 seasons with the Dodgers, winning a World Series title in 1981. Afterwards, spending 20 years with the organization as a Spanish-language radio broadcaster. As you know, he had recently been hospitalized.
All right, so I'll cut the footage. I'll cut the footage of that right there, right?
Dodger fans.
And his death comes as the Dodgers prepare to open the World Series today, as I stated. Remember, Bill Walton died, member of the '86 championship Celtics, as the Celtics were entering the NBA Finals, and they went on to win the championship, right? Right. So the World Series tonight, Dodgers are at home to take on the Yankees. Baseball commissioner Rob Manfred said Valenzuela would be honored during the series at Dodger Stadium. And Valenzuela had left his color commentator job on the Dodgers Spanish language television broadcast in September without explanation. He was reported to have been hospitalized earlier this month. His job kept him as a regular at Dodger Stadium, where he held court in the press box dining room before games and remained popular with fans who sought him out for photos and autographs. So all they say is was reported to have been hospitalized earlier this month. I mean, that's really all there. No other explanation. How did Fernando Valenzuela die? After being admitted, that's all they're saying, an unspecified health problem. So that happens a lot, right? I mean, sympathy with the death, that's the reason they like to give a lot, right? Like nobody knows what's going on. So I come with these patterns and these connections. This is kind of what I specialize in. All right, so here I go. So it he dies just before his birthday. Okay? He dies October 22nd. You take that date and you run it to his upcoming November 1st birthday, start to end, 11 days. Okay? And his birthday is 11/1. So the first day of November is his birthday, the 11th month. And then it's an 11-day span, okay, from his death date to that birthday, start to end. And you get the 111, right? November 1st. Okay. Uh, that day has 11 date numerology when you add up the single digits. of his birthday, the upcoming birthday. 11 date numerology. You also get 11 numerology with his death date. As you see right there, the team said he died Tuesday night at a Los Angeles hospital, but did not provide the cause or other details. And New York equals 111, and that's the exact birthday, November 1st. And New York is the 11th state, and the Dodgers just beat the New York Mets in the NLDS to advance to the series, the World Series, to play the New York Yankees. Okay? And there's a lot of, you could find other 11s with New York, right? The Twin Towers look like an 11 and all that. And he died in the 10th month, right? And you could say he died 10 months before his birthday, as that was the case that way. Again, the 11 there, start to end, right? All right. Okay, so we can advance here. Okay, and this is a Cy Young winner, right? Oops, let me fix that. All right, and let me show you in the article real quick. And scroll down right here. You see, while winning the National League Cy Young Award and Rookie of the Year in 81. Okay. And was that the year? Let's see. Did the Dodgers win the World Series in 81? Yeah, you see? That was the power that got them through 81, is what this says. Redemption in 81 wasn't easy. The Dodgers dropped the first. And remember, Bill Walton died. And he was a member of the 86 champion Celtics right before they just won this last NBA title, right? The Dodgers dropped the first two games, but then caught spark when Fernando Valenzuela pitched a complete game, a win in game 3. Lasorda's team would rattle off 3 more wins to take the first of 2 world championships, okay? And so Cy Young winner, Cy Young equals 110, 38, and 79. Pitcher equals 110, 38, and 79 in Gematria. Valenzuela equals 38. Fernando Valenzuela equals 79. And we know, murder, death, killing, RIP equal 38. Murder and morgue equal 83 as well. Murder and morgue also equal 79. Okay? And again, look at down there. I wanted you to see that. Cy Young, let me emphasize it, equals 110. Pitcher 110. But there's that 11 again because the 0 has no value in numerology. Cy Young 110. Pitcher 110. So you see the 11 there, and you also see the 10, right? Dead in the 10th month, birthday in the 11th month, dies 10 days before the birthday, 11-day span, right? Okay. Cy Young winner, 81, 6-time All-Star, World Series champion, as I stated, in 81, Rookie of the Year. 17 Major League Baseball seasons. That's amazing. We just did the breakdown on how the Dodgers advanced by we looked at game 6 against the Mets. There was 17s all over it. Ohtani, his contract, what was it, like 10 years, 170 million? And Ohtani has the 17 on the jersey. Remember Tommy Lasorda died 1/7? What was Shohei Ohtani's contract? right here. 10 years, 700 million, right? Like 17, right? You see that right there? And he wears the 17, Otani, for the Dodgers. And you can kind of see it right there. He wears the 17. And Tommy Lasorda, and the Dodgers currently have a guy named Tommy Edman who won the NLCS MVP. Tommy Lasorda death date. Look, 1/7.
Tommy Lasorda died in Fullerton on
See
January
that?
7,
So they kind
2021.
of, so they script these numbers all together with different teams or whatever, right? Everything is connected by numbers. There's certain numbers that pop more so than others when you're talking about each particular thing in the scripted world, right? And let me show you this. Is it Los Angeles Dodgers? Or it's LA Dodgers, I think, right here. Oh, or maybe is it just Dodgers? Yeah, Dodgers equals 117 as well. Okay, and there may be another 17 in there, but I think I made my point with that, right? So 17 seasons here to just match with everything else for Fernando Valenzuela. Okay, and his birthday upcoming, which he won't be around to see apparently. Sympathy, right? The 306th day of the year. Okay, leaving 60 days in the year. Look how he was born in 1960. And his birthday has a 36 date numerology. Dodgers equals 36 and 36 in the code. And he died at age 63. And the birthday, again, the 306th day of the year, like 36. Okay? Zero, no value in numerology. Even with the zero and the leaving 60 days and then born in 60, get rid of those three zeros, 3 6 3 6 6 3 6 3 6 6 3. All right, so you see that right there. That's undeniable stuff right there. And you see 11/1/24 on the upcoming birthday, right? 11 plus 1 plus 24. And more to add to that, they let you know in the video, even Mexican, right? From Mexico. Mexican equals 33. Mexico equals 33 and 30. New York equals 33. NY, like New York abbreviated, New York NY for Mets, and now they're going to play the Yankees as they just beat the Mets. NY equals 6. NL Cy Young Award equals 66. And again, Fernandomania. And you see Mexican, they put it right there in the title. And he almost had the 33 on the jersey. Look at that. He has the 34. Murder and morgue equal 34. And killing equals 43, just saying. But look, all of that is like 36 to go with the age at death 63. And then all of those again right there, right? Okay. And I'm trying real hard to not say all these politicians, but let's just say everything connects to politicians right now with the selection right around the corner. Uh, I don't know. It's just Donald, right? Donald Trump equals 60. You know what I'm saying? It's just so repetitive with the politicians. I don't want to just I don't want to just see every number that connects with them and just see a couple numbers and just say it every time. I don't know. But it's still relevant for sure. I think there's something weird with the algorithm, maybe. And I'm not doing this for money, but I want people to view it. So I guess I will do certain things to just try to bounce around the algorithm. I don't know. And is there anything we can do in this fake world where we control very little, especially here online? You have your sellout YouTubers who are just doing it for money, right? And they completely change how they do their I mean, if you're doing YouTube because you're suffering for money, I mean, shout out to you, but you're going to be a sellout because it's going to be much easier to just go make money, kind of just the way all of us slaves do, right? You know what I mean? But anyways, another reason why I'm bringing that up is because mixing money with helping expose the truth and altering your content because you're not making money and deceiving the people who maybe look up to you, or they look for you for information, for the truth, to help them get through the matrix. Putting down your subscribers because they won't give you money, right? Because you got to do this for your family. Well, what about them? I'm not here to make y'all feel uncomfortable or awkward, right? And to me, that just, it doesn't mix this kind of truth with money. I'm not saying at some point I'm not going to try to make money off of this. I don't, but there's different ways to go about it. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite or anything. If somebody was like, "Hey man, you put in a lot of work. I see that you're doing it for the right reasons. I do want to pay you for what you do." Okay, cool, right? But I'm not going to be up here using bad magic, deceiving y'all to like, "Hey, pay me," right? And they're only going to push the sellout channels. And you may want to support them because, oh wow, look how big they are. Ooh, everybody, it's fake robot accounts, um allowed to this stuff right here is amazing, right? But my stuff isn't gonna just be put for people to see, and people would have no problem clicking on this to view a fake world with proof to back it up. You understand? Completely buried over here, you see. Okay, so we have this World Series popping off today. I decided this was a good day to put this out. And it's not a coincidence the New York Liberty basketball team in the WNBA just won a championship. And speaking of like the political thing, they defeated the Minnesota Lynx, uh, the running mate for Kamala, Tim Walz, representing Minnesota, right? So the New York Liberty win the championship over the Minnesota Lynx. And you see that right there. They won, wrapping up the series in 5. The final game, they won 67-62. So that's definitely not a coincidence. And check it out, man. The New York Liberty, right here, based in New York City, in the New York City borough of Brooklyn. Okay. And ooh, another thing I didn't mention, the Yankees, or the Dodgers of LA, were once the Brooklyn Dodgers, y'all. Were the Dodgers once the Brooklyn Dodgers? Wow, so
According
that's
to
amazing.
ESPN, that history began when the Dodgers were still in Brooklyn, their home for the first 7 of those World Series battles before the franchise moved to LA in 1958.
That's amazing. And you can see a lot of this stuff that makes people think it's all scripted. Look how it's all coming out right now. And people are dropping like flies. Okay? So there's something about this selection in the year 25 upcoming where Y'all, everybody needs to realize that the world is fake. They're just doing everything but straight up telling you. And don't forget, Trump said the election was fake. He had Hollywood Hulk Hogan at one of his rallies, and we know about wrestling, right? So so let's go back over here. So yeah, and remember, it was said that the Celtics were gonna play the Lakers. Like, they said the script was revealed, all that. I don't know, was it a year ago or two? And then that wasn't the case. But think about it, and now the Celtics win the championship. So you get all of these big name teams just kind of landing. Don't be surprised if Bronny wins the NBA championship with his dad LeBron with the Lakers. I know that it's a ways away. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Don't be surprised though, you know what I mean? But we have a lot of time from now to then. So I'm just putting it out there. Don't be surprised the way things are looking right now. Okay? So the World Series 2024 starting today. Okay, and I think I put that in there a couple of times. Fernando Valenzuela 79 like pitcher. Remember, murder and morgue equals 79. No cause of death. No one knows what's going on. They want to let you know he checked into the hospital. Valenzuela, I had this earlier again. I guess I just separated here. 38 like pitcher. Remember, murder, death, killing, RIP 38. Murder and morgue equal 83. Fernando equals 41 like LA, and LA Dodgers equals 40 like Fernando. And with those fours, hospital equals 44, kill equals 44. Just putting it out there. And you see the 34 on the jersey. Murder and morgue equal 34, along with 79. As you see, Fernando Valenzuela 79 like pitcher. And the code right here, since we have all of the ciphers, forwards, reverse with the English language, the alphabet, and then 2 reduction ciphers going forwards and in reverse. Okay? Because all of these letters have number values, right? And the English language it's very easy to understand how this code has been utilized against us, and they've been giving us clues all throughout the years, right? So you see it right here.
Bad news to pass along tonight. Fernando Valenzuela, the legendary Dodgers pitcher who ignited the Fernandomania phenomenon that forged a bond between the
Think about, I mentioned Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania.
team and the Latino community in Los Angeles, has died. He was 63 years old. A cause of death has not yet been released. His journey from a small town in Mexico to stardom in Major League Baseball inspired generations of fans. His impact was so powerful, the Dodgers retired his jersey number in 2023, despite a long-standing rule that the team only did so for those who were in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Wow.
I'm just kind of looking at 71 degrees with that right there. 1021. Man, look at the 1021 on the time of the news. Everything is operated on a code. It's like stuff pumps out of this weird computer, and it's like some kind of lottery, but it's only with the relevant patterns and the numbers. Look at that 1021. He died 1022, October 22nd. You see what I'm saying? So look, that's about to hit 1022 right there. That's just amazing. Um, and even that 71 is 17 reversed with all of the 17s that we went over earlier. Whole man, and let's see, 1020, 1021, the date, October 21, leaves 71 days in the year. So look at that. If you're looking at it like that, damn, that's interesting. Because I know And Kamala's birthday was 10/20, and I know that leaves 72 days. So the next day is going to leave 71 days in the year, which is 10/21. That's amazing right there.
Oh.
And there might be something with the Mexico thing, possibly something else, maybe with the selection and the divide. That is a good point. That is a good point because they want people upset before the selection to trigger their emotions. How important was Fernando Valenzuela to the Mexican community?
According to the
That
Washington Post, Valenzuela's rise from humble beginnings as the youngest of 12 children in Mexico and his feats on the mound made him hugely popular and influential in the Latino
see,
community while helping attract new fans to Major League Baseball. Their
and
fondness for him continued after his retirement.
if you look at all the death, there's been a lot of black influential people. James Earl Jones that died, Tito Jackson. Uh, a lot of deaths there, right? So many, and there's been a lot of race stories out here in Phoenix. The Phoenix police punching and tasering a deaf black man. This stuff happens. And think about race and like an election, a race, right? Racial divide with the election. Look, I put racial divide in. That's weird. You saw that for yourself. I just spoke racial divide, and look, for now, it's like this AI stuff and this all of the stuff is, with our phones, and we get ads. I have a van, right? I have a van, one of my vehicles, and I was just speaking to my daughter about, hey, that'd be cool, just traveling around, living in the van or whatever, right? You never know what's gonna happen, and then all of a sudden I get ads for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so I'm back. So yeah, I mean, it's the stuff's just wild, but I meant to say with the election, you see, like presidential race, the gap in voter participation between black. You see what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully nobody's really like falling for this crap no more with the divide. Okay, I think we are back recording. Play. Yeah, we're good here. Okay, so let me just click on the article. And again, they don't know what's going on. They just said he left the broadcast. He was a commentator. He left with no explanation. And I'm not saying people don't naturally die, but you're not going to get mainstream stories that aren't a part of the agenda narrative. And like I said, it's pumped out. History repeats, okay? And it pumps out like that with the patterns and the numbers, right? It keeps the world the same, okay? And if you were in power, and look above, more death, with trending up there, and they just go on to talk about how influential he was, okay? Oh, he was nicknamed El Toro by the fans. Fernandomania, right? Valenzuela had an unorthodox and memorable pitching motion that included looking skyward at the apex of each windup. I remember that. He also pitched for the Angels, California, Baltimore Orioles, Philadelphia Phillies, San Diego Padres, and St. Louis Cardinals. and then retired in 97, and again playing 17 seasons, number big with the Dodgers. And of course, they want you to sign up, they want you to pay. See all of these paragraphs, right? All right there. Let me take that nickname real quick and toss it in the calculator. El Toro. Okay, I don't really see anything that pops there. And it just kind of matches with, I did this a few days ago, so it's not going to save anything. But yeah, 85, 31, 77, and 32. There might be something there, but. And then we got the series tonight. Let me pull that up. Yankees versus Dodgers. I guess I'm going to type it. Oops. Okay. Yankees versus Dodgers. Right there. Game 1 tonight. Dodgers had the better record, so they will be hosting. Also, and you see the 5:08 start time, like 58. There was a 58 in there. I'm not going to go search for it now, but yeah, Yankees versus Dodgers, they're going to say like a dream matchup. Okay. It's not a coincidence. So it's back over here. I appreciate y'all for catching this breakdown. Okay. I wanted to get it in before the series started tonight. Right. So just some other numbers there. That's all I entered, and you see how just about everything landed. And obviously there's a lot of stuff in there we could have used, but we didn't. So Fernando Valenzuela, Mexican-born pitcher whose feats for the Dodgers fueled Fernandomania, dies at 63. Sympathy with the death, sympathy with the any negative energy out there. I've tried to counter it with the positive, as positive as it can be, but at the same time, it's a lot of this stuff's being revealed, right? And everyone, be alert, be aware, keep your eyes open, enjoy your day, by the way. And if you are headed off to work, or you're going to be going to work later, I will be too. Know your worth, and make your work for you, right? Do what you got to do. If you can toss in the earbuds, be comfortable at work. Try not to be stressed. A lot of times they want to stress you out, and it's all by design. But yeah, make it work for you. Appreciate y'all. Not all of our situations are the same, and we are in interesting times right now. We will see what happens with the upcoming selection, right? But yeah, the pitcher whose feats for the Dodgers fueled Fernandomania. Interesting with the Hulkamania thing, like WrestleMania, scripted world, scripted wrestling. Dies at age 63, and there's always more, y'all, but that's the breakdown. Okay, Daily Decodes 81-2. You can call me Matthew J. O'Connor. You can call me Matt. You can call me Matt 2Con. It's all good. Until next time.